Hello, lovely. So I just wanted to come in and talk about ChatGPT projects a little bit. It's not a new feature, but I was coming off the Her AI Era Summit and people were still having questions about it and not realizing that that feature existed. So I figured I would go ahead and pop on and do a video for you. So it's one of my favorite ways to organize my ChatGPT and help keep things where they're supposed to be. So if you scroll down, you'll have projects here. I have some already because I've created them, but you would just hit the new project button. It'll open up, ask you what you want it to be. You can choose like the category. I'm not going to do that because I have projects I already work with and I don't want to add another random one. But when it comes to projects, and actually I'll go ahead and open this one here. It's gonna allow you to keep all the related conversations in one place that's easily accessible. You can also add files too. So here you can see if I click over here, I have one file that I've added and it'll reference that, but it'll reference everything. You can come in and you'll start typing into the chat and chatting with it, but it'll pull from any of these chats here and it'll reference the document. Yes, ChatGPT will pull across the different chats now. It didn't do that before the project feature existed, but projects still come in handy. Like if you are, think of it as if you have a particular initiative that you're working on and you want to be able to easily access everything all in one place, right? That one place would be the project for that initiative. So the downside, I will say, of using a project is that when you're chatting, so if you start a chat outside of a project, like let's say you were just tinkering around, you had a question that was sparked by something and you started a new chat and started, chatting and you got somewhere far down the line, you were like, oh crap, like this should be in this space for what I'm working on, right? So if I was like working on business, I was like, oh, like I was brainstorming offers, but I didn't put that in here. That's not a problem. You can actually come in and let's see, I'm gonna find one. Is this one? This one is not. So let me find one. Okay, so if let's say I had done the Claire Senses development one, and that was for the business, and I was like, oh, I need to move it in here. You can click on the three dots right here, and you'll get an option to move to project, and you just select the project that you want to move it to, and it'll bump that chat over into here. So the downside of projects is that if you are using a custom GPT, you cannot pull that. You can't move that over into a project. That doesn't mean you can't get it in there because you can. There's a workaround. But like if I go to the episode ideas generation here, I don't have that move to project option because I was using my podcast highlighter and ideas custom GPT that I built, right? So I don't have an option to put that in there. But if you go within that same chat, if you were using a custom GPT, you can just tell it to give you an output of a document that you would be able to hand off to like a virtual assistant so that they could easily pick up and complete the task. And it'll give you a nice output. You can decide how detailed you do or don't want that to be. And then once it gives you that, just go ahead and download that as a PDF, and you would pop back over to whatever project you wanted it to be in, hit the file, hit add files. It'll pop up for you to upload whatever it is that you are trying to drop in there, and then it becomes part of that project. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, let me know, and I will get back to you. But I wanted to share that because I hope it helps, and people were having questions about organizing ChatGPT, and they also didn't know that that folder feature existed, or that project feature existed.